Morning, Gold House. Hope you're doing well today. Appreciate everybody checking in yesterday and getting their work done. We had about 80 for me, about 80 of 120 kids check in. We need everybody. So get out on social media, let everybody know. You need to check in, you need to get your work done. Today and tomorrow we have some things. I'm going to have an activity I'll show you today, and then you've got some videos, and then you've got a Google Doc. You're going to want to answer the questions and then make sure you turn in. We are keeping it casual here at home, obviously, hat, and so forth. I'm videoing this in my basement so that I can do this activity. Usual stuff for me, just, drinking my coffee, MPSD mug, thinking of school. Speaking of school, thought I'd show you, there's our friend. So a lot of kids were concerned about what would happen with Spike. Is Spike at school? Spike's at home. She's with us. So she's good to go. So 2 days, then spring break. And, I hope that you're all taking care of your family and taking good care of yourself and getting lots of rest. I'm going to try and, we had a lot of requests for live videos, so I'll try to organize when we get back from spring break. I'll try to organize some Google Meets where we can all be on there at the same time, maybe, and see how that goes, or at least maybe a class at a time, so it's not 120 kids, but we'll look into some of that, and I'll get used to that stuff more over spring break. Today it's another video, and we've been talking about in class about chemical reactions. Remember, it's all about the molecules, man. So we've been talking about how molecules and atoms rearrange to become new things. And so today, here in my basement, I have set up, hang on, let's set my coffee down. I've set up a little activity. You're all familiar with glow sticks. We use them a lot when we camp. The kids like to run around with them, and honestly, so do adults, so it's kind of funny. But I have 3 beakers with glow sticks, and these have been sitting in here a while, and each one has a thermometer in it. So you can see the one over here, that's the ice water one. If I read the temperature on the ice water one, it shows that it's approximately 42 degrees. This one, you can see the condensation on the glass. So this one you can tell is, I put boiling water from a tea kettle in there. So this one has been sitting in water, and this is 166 degrees. So that's quite a bit warmer, and that's like 120 degrees warmer than the other one. And this is just straight up room temperature water, this third one. So this is at about, a little warmer than room temperature, is about 72, 74 degrees. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do, it's my plan to take these glow sticks, and I think I can take them out, even the hot one, and still hold it. Yeah, take them out, and then if thermal energy or even electrical energy affects how quickly something would react, in other words, how quickly molecules will rearrange, or if they even will rearrange. If you think about it, think about fire, that's a chemical reaction, but it needs energy to get started. So this is about rate of reaction, how quickly these things can happen based on the amount of energy. You'll see also in the video I posted, it's called an ammonium, I think it's an ammonium dichromate, volcano, where they light it, and we've talked about how these reactions release energy, and they continue to release energy and things like that. So you'll see what happens with rate of reaction in that as well. Okay, so the plan here, I got to take these to a dark room because they're glow sticks. So I'm gonna take all 3 at the same time. I'm gonna keep them organized like this. So that's cold, that's hot, and that's room temperature. And actually, let's do this. Let's put the hot on the opposite side of the room temperature. All right, so I'm gonna take these. I got cold over towards the cup of my hand, and hot is all the way to the fingertips. And then what I'm gonna do is go in here, and I don't know how this will work. We're gonna go in, this is our guest room. So we'll see if we can snap them and see what happens when I do this. Okay, so the idea would be to snap all at the same time. Let me find the spot here I can put the phone down so that we got some darkness, but it's not too crazy. All right. Of course, I picked an activity at first that we need to have darkness for. So let's snap these all 3 at the same time. This is the cold one. This is the hot one. The one in the middle is room temperature. So we're gonna, all right. So look at the difference, guys. You can see it in the video easily. all right? This is the hot one. I can feel how warm this one is. Look at how quickly, and actually it's really flexible too. I can snap it really easy. And then look at this one is the room temperature one in the middle. And then the one over here, this is the cold one. And honestly, it was hard to break. But you know, if you're talking about qualitative evidence, observations, you know, of how that works. You know, this one looks as bright in the camera, but it's not. You know, when I'm looking at them here. So let's take the control out, and that's the room temp, and let's just look at the difference, the more extreme difference between the cold and the hot. And you can really see, quite a bit of difference. I mean, this one, again, if you could see him in person, which I wish you could, this one is much brighter and it was just immediate, where this one is still kind of figuring its way out. And actually, I don't know if you can see that in there. There's some sort of weird, it's just really taking its time. There's some weird stuff going on there. So anyway, rate of reaction. I mean, this is a chemical reaction that happens inside glow sticks. And again, this one was immediate. This one's at like 160 degrees and this one's at about 40 degrees. So 120 degree difference. And just look at how quickly and how much brighter that reaction is. All right, so think about how your parents want to put glow sticks in the freezer and what that does for them, or think about how you can make yours brighter and you know, and react faster. Okay, so let me gather these up. We'll go in. That's our activity. I just want you to see, you know, this is a demo I would have done in class for you. So we have it here. 3 different glow sticks, 3 significantly different temperatures, especially the hot and the cold. We're talking about 120 degrees difference. And then when that chemical reaction happens, you can see in the hot water one how quickly that happened. Okay, so now that you've seen the video, you're going to go ahead, open up the Google Doc. One should be assigned for each of you. You can go ahead and type in your answers after the blue. I'll go on and I'll check them out as we go. Any questions you have, make sure you email me. Sorry the video is about 20 minutes late because I was having a hard time figuring out how to film this one today. And then, you know, take care of all your stuff today. Have a great day. I will sign on and see you tomorrow. And then, yeah, when we get back from spring break, maybe we'll do some live things. Don't feel like you got to be strangers with anyone in terms of, you know, keeping in contact. Stay in contact. Use all the technology and media we have right now to keep that contact with your friends and your teachers and our Washington family. All right. Miss you guys. Love you guys. We'll talk to you tomorrow.